So recently I've been hooked on the Divergent series, so today I took it upon myself while I was sitting here bored to go on YouTube and search all things Divergent. The funny thing was I came across a video from someone who I RP with and I Divergent RP online, and she had made a video response to this thing called 10 Things About Divergent, and there are 10 questions that people have answered, and someone on Tumblr, I believe it's forfears.tumblr.com, posted this, and I thought it would be fun to do as well, so that's why I'm making this video. The first question is, what faction would you be a part of and why? Every quiz or test that I've taken has given me Amity. I personally think that I would be an Amity, and I would choose Amity at my choosing ceremony, but I think I would grow up an erudite just because of my love for books and libraries and knowledge, but I would transfer out because I would not be able to deal with the expectations that erudite has, and I'm smart, but I'm not that smart. And I love the peaceful scenery of Amity. I think it would be calming, and I just love the idea of the faction, and it was really cool to see it in the book Insurgent. My favorite character, I don't know. I mean, I guess I have a lot of favorite characters. I really like Triss because, I mean, she's the main character, but she's just a really strong female main character. And obviously Katniss Everdeen of the Hunger Games was a really strong female character, but this is the first one in a while that I've encountered that I really, really like. Other than that, my favorite character was Caleb, but I'm not going to get into that right now. I also liked Will, but I'm also not going to get into that right now. Uriah would probably be the next one there, because I don't know how anybody can not like him. He's such a lovable character, fun to read about. My favorite scene from Divergent. See, it's been a while since I read this one. I guess I'd have to say where everyone's under the simulation and Triss isn't, and she has to make all of these decisions based on what she thinks is right while she's trying to get everybody out of the simulation, and dealing with Four, who is under it as well, and she had to make some really tough choices which I don't think I'd be able to make, and it was a really intensely written scene, and I could feel the tension, and Veronica Roth did a good job of that. My favorite scene from Insurgent, which I just finished a few weeks ago. Let's see. I mean, I don't know if I particularly have a favorite scene, but I guess it would have to be when they are climbing across the windows, and if they make any sort of noise, they'll be heard from below and be immediately shot at. So it's like this life or death situation. And I really like the intense scenes that just like get to you and make you be in the moment with the characters, and that one especially got me because one of them could be dead at any second and they're all like risking their lives, and I just thought it was really well written and really heart-wrenching. What do I want to see in the third book? I mean, I've thought about it, I guess. It sounds really ridiculous, but I actually would like to see more of Caleb, and exploring why it is that he did what he did, and I'm almost wishing for him to, be good again, but I think that's too much. I guess I'm just waiting in general to see what exactly Veronica Roth comes up with. A scene that bothered me in the book, obviously Caleb. I mean, I loved his character, and although you didn't get much of him, I usually like the characters who are more unknown, and I wanted to know more about him. And then Insurgent, when he finally starts to show up more, and then he's against Triss, he's on the other side, and I was shocked, but I mean, it happens. I just really liked his character, and I kind of screamed and threw the book down at that point. OTP is obviously Fortress. I mean, how do you. That's just explainable. I really liked Uriah and Marlene, but that got screwed up, and I actually ship Caleb and Susan, which is weird, but now that Caleb's all. Yeah, I don't know how to even go about that. A song that makes me think of the trilogy. I guess I really haven't thought about this hard enough. Um, I listen to a lot of music, but I haven't really put any thought into what songs I make me connect with the trilogy. But recently on YouTube, I've been listening to Unofficial Score. It's this guy named Sam, and he writes unofficial scores for books as if they were movies for different scenes. And he wrote an amazing album for the Hunger Games, and he has a new one called Factionless for the Divergent, the first book. And the music is, it's like all instrumental, but it's so intense, and I just want to reread the book to it because it's that good. What other books would I recommend to any Divergent fans? Um, I mean, The Hunger Games. I'm pretty sure everybody's read that. I mean, it's really big right now. Another book is Unwind by Neil Shusterman. It's it's sort of like it's a dystopian, but it was written a while ago, and it's a shorter and a simpler book, but it's really really good, and I recommend that one. Um, Other than that, I think that would be it for recommendations. As of now, I still have a lot more reading to do. So yeah, these were my answers to these questions.